Barry,
Yeah.
what's your opinion about the arts community in the last
Well,
decade?
I think, organizations like the FMVA, the Fargo Moorhead Visual Artists, and the Arts Partnership have done a lot to include us as partners, or as fellow artists. I remember Dana came over here and met with our club and did the pitch for joining the Arts Partnership, and we did, and we've not regretted it at all. And FMVA is the same way. We were contacted about getting into the studio crawl, and we did, and both Ruth and myself have been in the studio crawl for, well, this year we had a third year.
What was it like for the last 2 years, the studio crawl?
Great.
Good
Awesome.
crowds?
Oh, great,
Awesome.
yeah. First year we had it, we had a clicker, which is not a very exact science, a way to keep track of people that came in, but we had around 250 people over the 2 days
That's
come
a
through the door.
remarkable amount of people.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Yeah.
It didn't slack this
No.
year at all.
No.
We had at least that many.
Are you getting sales in the gallery space and for your artists as
Some.
a result?
There's both, yeah.
Yeah. I always sell a few pieces during that. So it's nice, but it's just, having the people come in and be acquainted and ask questions about, I usually have a piece that I'm carving, and they'll ask questions about carving and how I do it and so on. So
And carrying that dialogue and
Mhm.
education
Mhm.
generates more
Absolutely.
interest and eventually more sales
Absolutely.
down the road, and
yeah, well,
that's how we
hopefully.
support our artists, right? Have you
Yeah.
noticed the exposure from Studio Crawl or from the Arts Partnership lead to anything else professionally?
Oh, yeah, it leads to things like this.
Right.
It leads to a greater exposure for our big event, which is the show coming up next week in